Audio check, audio check, audio check. Hopefully that fan isn't too loud. We're doing live! Boop. Hey, hello. I could probably check it. I'm gonna go over here and check the fan. See how loud it is. Okay, I guess that's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. The computer definitely needs it because it is, as of right now, let's find out, shall we? It's a fun tradition here in the shop of mine. Ye old lab. 100 degrees right now in this here garage. So, yeah, I gotta have a fan so my computer doesn't decide it wants to just die. Right. Jesus, where do I begin? Well, today I'm going to be attempting to construct a dust collector. You know what? I could probably just do this. Oop. Oh, that's a good look for me. I like it. Sorry, I forgot that I have to do stupid shit with this video setup. Properties, reactivate. Okay, I'm here. Good. Yay. So, get my frame. So today, we're going to be DIYing a dust collector. If you go to YouTube, there's tons of stuff about making your own dust collector, and that's what I did. And I got a bunch of ideas about how I want to do that. It just so turned out that the shop vac that you saw not too long ago got for a good price. My present one is sort of on its last legs and it's 3 horsepower. This guy's peak 6, and I think that should cover me for what I'm going to be doing with this, which is part of a bigger project involving the use of all the tools back there, which I can show you. Do I want to do that now or keep talking? Keep talking. Yeah, let me explain a little bit more what we got to do today. So the idea is we're going to have that vacuum cleaner, that shop vac, be our principal method of vacuum, right? So that's going to develop our vacuum. And then we're going to use these buckets to create our dust collection system. And to do that, essentially, I have to have a closed system, so I got a lid, and I got 2 buckets here for rigidity. These are the $5 variety that you get at the big box store. In my circumstance, it was Lowe's, and the reason why is it's the closest to me. That's the only reason why I go to Lowe's, honestly. I mean, I think they're all basically the same, to be honest. But the idea is we have to cut a hole in the top here, and this hole in the top is going to connect the vacuum cleaner to the system, and then on the side, we're going to have another pipe that's going to come in this direction, and what it will do is pull all the particles, the dust, the debris, the whatever, into this system. In this bucket, the idea is having a pipe up here and sort of angled downward across the edge of the face here like this is going to create a downflowing cyclone. And what that happens in here under the vacuum is pulls all the heavier particles down to the bottom, while at the same time having an inner cyclone that spins back up. So it's going to push, and it's basically going to pull that vacuum through the top, is the idea. And what you're left with is shop vac that doesn't really pick up much of anything. Now, you can buy kits and things like that online. I have no problem with that. More power to anybody that wants to do that. My deal with stuff is I really like to make it on my own because I'm a nerd, and I get to learn about all the stuff that makes it work and so on. So there's that. And the other part is, assuming you've already got the shop vac, which I wanted another one anyway, what you're looking at here essentially is the cost of a lid, a bucket or 2, and some PVC pipe. That's how much it costs basically to make your own version of things. Now I'm going to make this a little bit more rigid. To do that, this flimsy ass lid, and I saw somebody else on YouTube do this, I can't remember who it was, they basically put flanges around the inner and outer edges of this to give it a lot more structural rigidity, because this is going to have 6 horsepower worth of vacuum sucking on it, and that would crumple this bucket, which is why I've got 2 of them. Certainly it's going to yank this lid right off. All right, so we got to make that more rigid. I'm going to do that with some scraps, and I've got, I want to say this is 3/4 plywood, Here, let me move this stuff out of the way. We can look at our materials. Crash, bam, bang, slam. 1/2 inch? No, 3/4 inch. So I got 3/4 inch plywood. Not plywood. 3/4 inch particle board here. Whee! It's just scrap from other projects that I've done, and I'm basically gonna cut a couple of 9-inch diameter circles off of this to create flanges for this bucket. And I actually didn't think about how I'm gonna connect them together. Would that be a bolts thing? Could I get away with screws? Do I have enough bolts to do that? Do I have long enough bolts to do that? Huh, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There's a good chance I won't be able to fully assemble it. Like, I doubt I'm not going to be able to come up with an airtight seal. I've got silicone that I can use to do just that, and I may... You know what? I've got hot glue. I might be able to do that even as temporary, just if I get really froggy about things. But we got to seal the edges so we have that vacuum. Certainly we'll make a dent out of it. We're gonna be making these circles in a pretty interesting way, and it's a tip that I've seen a couple places. But we're actually gonna cut the radii, using the table saw. So that's gonna be a thing. Hey, Entropy. So yeah. What else? Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, shop rules. Exclamation point shop rules. I am gonna be working with things like table saws and band saws and drills, and for this project. Probably not the drill press, maybe I doubt I'm going to use the belt sander, but I'm using shit that can hurt people a lot, right? One of the ways that people get hurt pretty much every single time, other than just doing something really stupid, you know, just not knowing it or anything to do with the tool you're using, is distraction and complacency. That's how people get hurt. I don't really feel like spending my Sunday in ER getting these 3 fingers, you know, sutured back on. So the shop rules are, I'm gonna basically ignore the entirety of Twitch while I'm cutting. All right, I might try to set up. I'm going to try to set up the shot, and also I have my handy dandy camera right here. This is gonna be okay when I'm working with this. This is gonna be behind me, and it should be okay, right? So. That's the trade-off, is like, I'm going to have something on me, you know, so you guys can see it, but I think I can do it safely. If I feel like it's not safe, then I'll take you guys off, take whatever rig off I need to take off, and just, you know, do that. I'm already snagged up, good. There we go. I am going to be a safe boy and, you know, try to be a good example. I've got wraparound safety goggles here, which is great for me as an eyeglass wearer. I'm not going to have the fancy looking, you know, Oakley looking type things, and I got ear protection. There's a few. I don't wear ear protection for every single machine because what's the point? But if it's table saw, which is right over here, you guys will see it in a second, or a grinder, or if I'm doing a shit ton of stuff on the miter saw, ear protection. This ear's already fucked. I've got dick in the ear syndrome, and I don't want it to get worse. So. I don't know what else to call it. The wraparound Oakley-ish looking design, dude. I didn't mean anything by it. As a matter of fact, my glasses are actually Oakley brand. So I clearly have no problem with Oakleys. You know. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to do somewhat tricky scroll sawing too, which isn't going to be nearly as dangerous, but I need to focus. So there's that. Man, what else? That's about it. We'll just shoot the shit as we go, I suppose. Let me think about the first thing that we need to do here. Okay, so I'd say let's just start working on this, the radiuses, the radii. Let's do that, and I can explain some of this stuff as I go. I made a jig already to get the radius done. We can talk about that. All right, let me get you hooked up to me. Here. Get you hooked up. And let me think about how I want to accomplish this. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to tuck you guys back from the very get-go. I'm going to have to just be careful about where I'm stepping. Awkward. just getting secured a little bit better here. Because I got a much longer USB, which means I can walk around and do this shit. All right, let me fix the camera. Boop. You can see me doing it right now. Deactivate. Activate. Okay. All right. My eye is really crossy today. Sometimes that happens, I guess. All right, so let's get you at an angle where it makes sense. I'm looking up here. All right, good. Okay, so what we have here is the jig that I made, and basically I just took apart the piece of shit miter fence on my table saw over here. My little tiny table saw that is ancient, needs so much love. I just don't know how to do it. And I attached the rail to this piece of particle board. And what that's going to let me do is get it secure in this direction around the blade of the table saw. And on here, you may notice there's a hole. So, got a hole, and a drywall screw will go through that, and also go through a blank, right? And then we're going to attach that on there and spin it around. It's going to cut a beautiful radius, and it's going to be wonderful and easy, and it's a great way to make very large radii without having all the other fancy shit to do so. So that's what we're going to do. This is the plywood we're actually going to make those out of. And I'll try to have a somewhat decent thing here. Okay, if I work from this corner, then it should not look completely horrible. Okay, so first things first, we need to work on this. Here for the moment. Okay. All right, so I need a 9-inch diameter set of circles, 2 of them, one for the top, one for the bottom. Sandwich them together, make that lid super rugged. To do so, I just need a place to commit to 4.5. I wonder if I could do these both at the same time. I bet I could on my bandsaw over here. Like the big project that I have in mind is to take care of all this shit. And it's all going to go in that corner from a tool stand that I will be building. And the collector will go under that tool stand. But I'm pretty sure I should have no problem bandsawing 1.5 inches of these guys. As long as I secure it with like a screw. Which I could do in the center. Okay, yeah, that's the way I think I'm going to tackle this here problem. Alright, so first step, let's I guess just straight up cut this guy in half. Let me get to 9 inches first. You know, I don't even know if this guy is square anymore, so come with me really quick to the little chest. Grab my metal worker square here. It's very well here. It is it's close. It's close, but it's not quite square. Close enough for what we're doing here. A thing that I've learned, I brought this up before, my dad being a chef and all, is putting shit back where you found it as you go is always a very good policy. Okay, so 9 inches. Excellent. Got this here beautiful pencil of mine. Here. Okay. That's not gonna work here. I need to do something to get you guys better secured. I don't want this thing falling over me when I'm trying to saw things. Oh, this will work. This should work. I just need to wrap it around. Don't mind me, I'm just picking my ass over here. There we go. Need a little bit of relief. There we go. Alright, great. So, 9 inches. I'm going to make that a little bit more than 9 inches. As a matter of fact. I also have a compass, so I'm wondering how I'm going to get the rough cut. I know what I'll do. Okay, so first things first. Let's go get table saw set up so I can cut that in half. I guess technically that'd be a cross cut, though, being that it's not just as far as I can throw it. I'm just going to get it roughly where I want it. I was going to say, given that it's particle board, you know, like, you can't really say it's going up the grain or across the grain. I need how accurate do I need to be with this, honestly? Not much. I just need to be more than that. Like, we'll do 9.5, roughly. Like, I probably could just get away with using the fence. Let's see. That's the thing I would like. I would like a better fence. Close enough for comfort. I know for a fact my blade is nice and square. Let's check this against the edge here. Close enough. I think that's probably a 32nd or 64th off, but that's alright. Okay, danger zone time. Let's do it. That never gets taken off. If you have one of these, just don't take it off. You'll want to. You'll regret it later for a lot of reasons. Alright, let's cut some stuff. And I also don't know how good this edge is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get you set up. Get my PPE on without tripping all over everybody. Hello? I don't really need this. This thing is super long. It would be better just relying on the fence. Oh, you know what helps? I'm being too safe, guys. I actually didn't plug it in. Oh. The thing I like to do is just flick it on and off real quick. Make sure nothing is going stupid. And here we go. I stop the blade because something caught and I want to know what it is. Okay, it's got loose somehow. burnt edges. I can smell them. Crank down on this. I put this back on and tightened it. I guess it just is not wanting to stay. Back all the way out. Probably not. Fine. That's something I can do. Why are you buying it? Because you're not aligned. Flimsy piece of shit. Okay. It's tight as fuck. Look at that bird. Nice. That's what happens. Look at this side. It's because it's pushing the blade against this. Hopefully it should be alright now. My rule of thumb on this is that's as far as my left hand goes if I'm not on beyond this side of the track. Notice I have all my fingers. There's a reason why. Okay, we are done with that for a while. So it's again plugged. All right, now we have our 9 and whatever inch boards here, and I really only need to do this to one board, but we need to find center now. How do we do that, do you say? Well, the easiest way to find center on a board is to say hi to Amethyst. Hi, Amethyst. Man, I wish I had just a regular ruler. I don't. So you don't want to take apart and put together a combination of squares. It makes them go out of whack. So I just grab my framing square, I guess. I don't know if I got enough cord for it. Sunburnt, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Back to the murder. And welcome to Ye Old Lab. This Old Lab. That's what it's called. This Old Lab. Alright. Let me see if I can grab this ruler without pulling everything over. Okay, great. I can actually get all the way over here. Please. Tools, please. Okay, now
We just go from corner to corner, like so, and then we find the center. This is a really precise pencil. I'm still kind of getting used to it. You don't have to have nearly as much like lead overlap. Nah, pretty line. I love this pencil. And it acts like a pen, which makes it even better. Yeah, I don't have to go through the whole thing. Just lined up. Their center. Alright. This guy gets put back, because them's the rules. And use a tool, put it back where you found it. Oh, this is right here. Okay, I put it this way. This way is the right way. I have all sorts of plans for like better places for my measuring devices. I'm going to be doing French cleats, which is awesome. It's going to be good. It's a good name. I used to watch it too. It's good shit. All right, now, here, we have to make ourselves a 9-inch circle. So to do that, I'm going to figure out where I put my drill. Over here. My little handy dandy piece of shit works drill. That works just great. BTW. And let me go all the way through. And that's off. That's fine because it doesn't matter. We're going to take off excess, so. Horrible drywall screw. This is not what these are designed for, like at all. Okay. Just enough. Okay, now, I need a string of some kind. You'll work. I don't even know why I have this here. It's not open. Oh well, it's getting used now. Come here, pretty ribbon. I need to butcher you. Is this how you open ribbon? Seems right. Okay. You know what I don't have in this garage of mine is just scissors. That might be worth an investment. Okay. Not behaving. Yeah, I'm gonna do this version. I think this is a better idea. Can't see what I'm doing, as per usual. There we go. All right, 9 inches. Or 4.5 inches. 9 inches. I'll do it this way. 4.5 is right here. Now the thing is, I'm gonna get specific. No, I need to get specific now. I need to get specific now. Because that's gonna form my margin. So okay. I'm fucking myself over here. I'm overcomplicating this. Now, see, that's 4 inches, Protron. You dumbass. Little excess here. I'm just foreheading it, dude. You know how it goes. And again, this doesn't have to be exactly 9 inches for this top up here. It has to be close. It doesn't have to be exact. If we're having to be exact, I'd look up ways to be exact. That was probably, yeah, vastly too much. Itch. We try again. We try again. Yellow! Can't see what I'm doing again. Sorry. Give me this. Necessity, the mother of invention. Actually, that was fine. Alright, well, we just made a little nook and or cranny for the pencil. Okay? That nook and or cranny maybe just screwed us. Somewhere in here, sir, is an entrance portal. And we will find it. We will go through it. We will explore the world on the other side. Maybe there will be sunfish sailing in the wind. Seriously? Oh my god. Innovation. Innovation, innovation, innovation. Got it. Well, I mean, like, if you have to be really exact on things, there's other geometry and stuff you can do. That's a better idea than what I'm doing here. But for my purposes, it's going to work great. Whoa! It's not rotating. Nice. Try to force it to rotate. Come on, rotate with it. It does, however, need to rotate in the center. And the screws are screwing me over. Luckily, this doesn't have to be pretty, like at all. Uh-oh, out of lead. No, stop binding up. Let's try it this direction. No, that definitely makes it want to pull. Alright, well, I clearly chose the wrong knot and probably screwed for this. We're going to get there, though. I just need to rotate this around. You know what I can do? I can loosen it. There we go. And then we get it oriented over here. Then we can tie her down. And we can sweat all over the board. Okay, so within all this mess, the outer edge is the 9-ish inches that I'm looking for. And now we can remove this from my life forever. I mean, that's the way this stuff really goes. Is this recyclable? It is now. You just gotta, you know, innovate. Sweat your face off. It's hot. That's delicious. Alright, now, I need let's see, 1.5 inches. Hmm. Let's see what I got for that. Careful, careful. Push quarter foot screws. Perfect. Because now we're going to secure these two dudes together and cut them all at the same time. We're going to cut them together on the bandsaw, but not anything else. Everything else, this is going to be too thick for, I think. So, first step, basically end up I would kind of like to. See, I don't have the right kind of counter spacer right here. Yeah, now what I'll do. This is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Here, Bear, I need you. I need you. I want to be near the center of the circle, but I don't want to have to drill through my table or anything, so. Come here. Boink. Sorry about that. This is all wonked out. You know, I'm a dumbass. You got holes right here. Sort of. Dude being all cool on his bike over there. That was. Wrong way. Go. No, it just didn't want to go through. I was like, why is it acting like I'm drilling through wood? Or metal. Flip it. And these are temporary. While I'm at it, I'm gonna complete this center point. I don't know why I brought this with me. In the mouth it goes. Oh, you know what? Maybe when I'm doing stuff like this, I could just flip you guys a little bit. Oh God, I can't reach this direction. I'm trying to be better about things. So in the distance, you can see sort of what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Right. While I'm at it, no, let me secure this first with the screw, in case it decides it wants to rotate. Oh. Hot. Not paying attention, looking at chat. See? I would have been screwed. Screwed if that were a more dangerous thing. Well, it's time to change settings. Pokey pokey. Who cares? Alright, now let's do this while we're here. Since these are now nice and secured together, I think it's fine the center for both of them. Yeah. Now, if I did this correctly, yes, good. See what we're doing here? See what we're doing here? I hear this is how babies are made. This is also how radii are made. Okay, circumferences, not radii. So you can go away now. Now you can watch me cut my fingers off on a bandsaw. Doesn't that sound fun? This is a project that I'm presently working on. It's going to be a tool, but I screwed up and I need a smaller diameter, so I'm doing a little trick on it. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go to the bandsaw and just roughly cut out this radius. I'd like to get it within 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch is the idea. Let's get these back where they belong. Unfortunately, in the shop here, there's an awful lot of this with it. If I don't put shit back where I found it, I'll never see it again. Like case in point, this door's open because I forgot to put that back. Okay, let me get this set up for bandsaw time, which, as you can see, it is on a stable surface. That's not safe. But it certainly is not an ideal circumstance here. And that's what I'm trying to remedy with all this shit. So I can actually make stuff. There's my old shop vac, whose motor is just like, I don't want to do this anymore, please don't make me. I also picked this this light up. I think it's marketed to be a sewing machine light, but it is so good at illuminating shop stuff. There's some old counseling DVDs in case anyone's interested. How do you close it? How do you like that? Right there's fine. So yeah, magnet on the bottom. Boink. Next right to you. On. Magic. Okay. Let's not get wrapped up in the cords. So. Yeah. Should be able to pull this off. Still getting used to this. All these Wen tools, right? The best rated tools I can find for the cheapest, because I'm a cheapskate. So yeah, you're the lock. That's right. You are. Nice. All right. I can't tell how the view is for you guys. I'm going to stand here for a sec. This is the angle that I'm going to be doing this at. Tell me what you see. I'm going to walk over and talk to you guys for a sec in chat. Let me know what direction you move the camera, okay? Because I can't see chat. Please, someone in chat tell me. Otherwise, it's just complete guess. Bottom third of the board. Okay, so let me tilt you up just ever so slightly. Okay, how's this? Probably gonna be in here, like this. It might be really close for you guys too. Oh, you know what I can do? I got an idea, guys. For this, I am more of a fan of doing this way anyway, because, sorry, you can see the ceiling, because I would prefer, I don't have shit hanging over me when I'm trying to work on a bandsaw. So let me set you up yonder. Cinematography. What's this for you? Will that work? You can kind of see the saw. Okay, we'll go with that. I need more magnets also. Hopefully you guys won't fall off. I'm gonna run this for a sec just to see if you guys fall off. You guys don't fall off. Okay. So, just trying to be careful. Need to move stuff out of the way. Need to drink a cola.
I would tell you whatever, but I've been in lurk trying to figure out how to get short rounds to take a drink of water. Ooh, get an old soda can and then rinse it out and put water in it and be like, it'll work. Maybe once, it'll work once. Okay, guys, I am now in, I'm putting these on in case anyone gives me an alert. I'm less likely to hear it. But again, shop rules. Exclamation point shop rules. I'll save you. I'll save you guys. All right. That'll work fine. I just need a way to hold you down. So you guys go there for a second. I got something. Man, there's just no good. Ooh, wait. You know what I could do at some point is just put you on a tripod. But for the time being, that ain't happening. I really like you guys up there. How am I going to keep you up there? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this big dude right here, and we're going to sandwich you into him. We're going to get sandwiched, guys. Did that hurt? Sorry about that. Shop safety, guys. You got to look out for those vibrations. They'll get you. Kind of need to put you the other direction. Man, streaming this is difficult. What have you YouTubers in the early 2000s saying? Not gonna lie, is that what they said all the time? This is also difficult. You guys are upside down right now, I'm sorry. We'll be right set up in a sec. Please don't get seasick. You are now on a stick. A mighty stick. That. I'm gonna figure out a better way to do this in the future. For now, I think this will suffice. It's time to get kind of creative here. Yeah, you're not wanting to go anywhere now. All right. Now. Still not great. No, this is done. This is done. Watch your feet. Rest on the belt sander for a sec. We're gonna make this work for you guys. It's gonna happen. 'Cause that was a cool shot. I like it. And I'm looking for punishment. So, what do I have? I guess, decent weight. If I just had more weight on the bottom, that would work fine. Of course.
intermission. I think we're maybe back in business. Are you okay now? How are we doing? A bizarre view. Good. Good. I'm glad. Why is the SUV eating a blanket? So that I'm not broadcasting my wife's license plate number to the entire universe. I just figured it was a courteous thing to do, you know? Alright. If you do fall, I want you falling in that direction. Maybe I can sort of ensure. This. Lock you over here. Okay. Hopefully that'll be alright. Chop rolls. Another piece of good shop practice is don't leave a machine until it's completely off, especially if other people are working with you. Okay, now I think I can put you guys back on. Let's get this situated. You get turned off. And get spun around so you're a little bit more square to everything. We'll keep all this dust here because I'll need something to clean up later. So I don't have too much sticking out. Come back to me, guys. I missed you. I'll put you in first. Maybe. Really? The trials and tribulations, I tell ya. My pile of okay. Ooh, this USB extension cord's got its work cut out, let me tell you. Okay. Alright, so there we are. Roughly circular shit. Perfect. Okay, now that we've got this, I need to remove those screws. You know how I'm cutting 1.5 inch radii, or 1.5 inch thick radii. 3/4 is fine. What do we got here? Never order food when you're hungry, but that's the perfect time. Like, why would you order food when you're full? Phillips head screws kind of suck. Just saying. Alright, let me put these somewhere. I'll put them there. They just need to go get put back. Oh, do not step on that. I need to resecure you guys. That is the problem. Be secure. Promise I am not doing weird things with my butt. I'm just tucking you guys into my belt. Okay. I need the fixture. The jig, as it were. Right. So now, I've already got this lined out and everything for 4.5 inches. Roughly. And again, if it's not perfect, I'm not going to cry. It has to be sort of close. And, oh, that seems more off than I would expect it to be. No, I just gave myself apparently a lot of leeway. So I gave myself leeway on top of my leeway, which should be okay still. I don't know, that's kind of a lot. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't need to go all the way through. But I definitely needed to spin sort of freely. Why are you stuck? You shouldn't be stuck to this. I managed to drill through you, sort of. Make sure the threads aren't contacting this wood while I'm doing this. That is weird. I want to know what's going on with that. That should not be occurring like at all. It should not be sticking at all. I really don't want to make this hole much bigger, though. Ladies. Taco Bell's delicious. I don't even care what you say. Okay. Now I do have a bit of a solution to this. This screw is not going to like it, though. My friend, the all-purpose file. Oh my God, what's he doing? What the fuck is he doing? I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, you guys have to look at my arm. Just trying to line this up for the horrible thing we're about ready to do to this screw. Shut up. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Hey. I'm gonna try this at home. Or do. I mean, either way. Oh, it'd be so nice when this stuff has a place to live. So very nice. Hey. Perfect. Horse side. Prepare for surgery. This is sort of dangerous. I don't advise it. You don't want to grab. Just gotta be really gentle. adult screw. What did I do with my... Man. Of course. Oh. I put it where it comes from. Did not expect that to do that. Oh no. Is this the correct use of a drill press? It is if you're going to talk protocol. I don't like multitaskers. Okay, so these things have been doinked down now. Hopefully, I'll let this rotate more freely. Much better. Okay. So now we got our jig for doing the wiggly dance. This is still like a lot. It strikes me as like a lot to cut off. Oh wait, no. No. This is fine. I'm looking at the wrong side. This is the side, and that's totally fine. So here's the general concept. This guy's nice in there, and what I'm going to do is we're going to get it sort of close up to here, right? And this blade is going to make contact with this wood, and it makes a nice, pretty circle. Pretty circle. Oh my God! What is a protein spill? Is that a euphemism for vomit? Because that's glorious. Delicious. Break before I start doing this. Full disclosure, I've done this exactly one time before. So, you know. That's a good one. That is a good one. Amethyst, by way of George Carlin. Should probably do something about those cobwebs. Thinking about order of operations here. After this, we need to cut out the central diameter, which is going to be 1.5 inches, dead center, which I'll probably do by tracing and then using scroll saw. And I might actually leave a little bit and then do some rasping to get a good pressure fit on that tube. I think is the plan. This is, the plastic shit I'm not too concerned about. Probably just use a utility knife or something for that. Actually, I've got a jigsaw. I wonder if it's long enough to make it in there. Because if it is, that would be a very nice even cut. Thinking about it. Alright, well let's just focus on the task at hand, which is going to be cutting this into a radius. So again, exclamation point shop rules. Ow. These kind of dig into my eye before they get on. this is pushing it that way. I ain't removing the writing knife, that's for sure. This, if there's any kickback that happens because of this, that's gonna save my ass. So it's gonna want to go there. Just gonna do a full rotation, see what happens. Okay, actually that should be fine. All right, so this part's a little bit dicey. Actually, you know what? I think it's gonna be safer for all involved if I just do not do that. Okay, right now it's not contacting. WTD. Oh, I think I have a way I can deal with this. Hey, burned the shit out of my saw. You and me.
All right. That's one done. Look, it's nice and round. Yay! See, it does work good. Here, let me get rid of the pencil marks. There you go. See, it looks good.
Yay, round, yay! Ah, I'm happy about that. I have learned a way to do this when it's thick material. Because before I used like 1/4 inch or some shit, it just went zzz, and it was done. Wait up. Just breaking it through. Getting used to moving. Okay. All right. Number 2 is another work pin. Just kind of close to that. The guard. The knee of my palm is against this thing. So if something happens, my palm's going to go that way, and I'm going to go that way instead of that way. Always try to pay attention to that shit myself. I do. Promise. Okay. We are done with you, sir. Therefore, your blade, there you go, you can see it, shall be lowered to the very bottom. So that you may rest in no peace. You got stuff to vacuum, guys. Okay. Yeah, dude. Real saw sounds. Wait. What? Yes. Angel is, and that is the saw sound of all saw sounds, right? That's like the best one. Oh, sweaty face. Okay. We have made progress. You know, I might as well just keep this as a jig somewhere. It proved its worth. That miter fence sucks balls. Look, my first jig. Actually, like my second jig. Alright. So now that we've got this, is the next step is to let me find radius I can draw. Pretty sure I had one from all this shit. No. I really don't want to have to try to balance this thing. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. It's not great. There's other ways to draw radii. Like using this as a fulcrum. Wait, isn't there a way to do that with combination squares? Or rafter triangles? Somewhere here? Pivot? Like, you do this and then go to the radius you want and then push it around? Isn't that right? I'm trying to remember. I think that's right. It's been a while since I've done that. There's... What's the distance from... You're loose. I don't like you being loose. Right here. Ah, okay, 1.5 inches. We can just use this. Unfortunately, that would mean I guess I need this guy back. As I try to unscrew it by hand, or just by default, I need to set you guys lower. By default. Oh, you know what? Let's plug this. Which wiggle is on here? It's gonna be. This is gonna be give or take. Godspeed. Pivot, please. Pivot, please. Beautiful. Not really beautiful. Need to, there we go. Quit slipping off. No, this is not good. This ain't gonna work. I guarantee that's too big. Like vastly too big. Well, it's worth a shot. Inch and a half my ass. Okay. That's what happens between the when you add this diameter and this diameter to that. So try again. I just got something. You know what I'm gonna do? I think this is the smartest thing for me to do. Not. This is going to be ugly. You know what? We're going to go through this because I need to cut lengths of pipe anyway. So, coincidentally, the very thing that I need to, the very blade that I need to cut plastic is the one that you just use for plywood. So, we get to now together change the blade. Oh, I thought you were the one. Clearly, I was wrong. Why was that one before then? Well, fail again. All fails, guys. direction. No, actually. This is the weird shit where it's reversed, I believe. I think. Let me make sure. Yes. Yeah, this is the one where it is reversed. I can't get a beverage. Yay. There we go. The way that these are set up as a safety measure, the blades are designed to actually tighten in the direction they spin. So even if they're loose, it's going to tighten this assembly down and not unscrew itself. Which of course is preferable. Saw blades. I might be out of room here, actually. By gum I am. Alright. Well, you're gonna have to chill on the table then. Oh, this thing is a process. Is it open? Where can I put you? In the garbage can with everything else. That's where I can put you. I need a screwdriver. Oopsie daisy. Seasick. Ah, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit everywhere. Subjugation of the credit team. This one always throws me off too. Other way. No, might as well put that rip saw back on here. I mean, I'm sure I'll have to change it because that's the way the universe works. But it's better than it just chilling on that table. Ah, look at those burn marks. Beautiful. They really did a good job on this one. Come on, baby. What you doing up on? Ah. That. Hey, guys. Double check that I actually put it on the correct orientation. I would not hold it against me. You put it on in reverse. Kind of like this bolt right here. It's contrarian bolt. I'm only going in the opposite direction of where everyone else is. prototyping that just now. That's all right. Just make it more difficult for me to take off later. Let's go ahead and put this guy on here. At 60, okay? Fancier kind of rip saw. Success! Hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. Definitely can't really interact as much, which is a bummer. I don't like the Gunpla stuff. Well, I mean, even the Gunpla stuff I can interact with. A lot to pay attention to. Ding! I got this table saw. Sort of a sad story, I guess. But I got this table saw when one of my friend's father passed away. He had no want of it. He's not into this sort of thing. And he said, "Hey, do you want my dad's old table saw?" And I said, "You sure, dude?" And he says, "Yup." And I said, "I'll take it." And it's not a bad little table saw. The things that I hate on it are the things that I think most people universally hate on their stuff. Like, clearly it cuts like a beast. I don't like this. This is not the best. The fact that it does have a writing knife and it does have this kickback guard and it has the front face guard and it's a multiple front face guard, that's great. This fence is bullshit. Like, it's as accurate as like nothing. It's not as well. It's not accurate. And the miter fence is also screwed. And I would suspect that most people are. Well, many times I would bet the miter saw and the straight fence are problems for most people. God, I can't talk. Bleh. Alright. Get you plugged in. More stuff for me to clean up down there. Okay. Hearing protection. I'm just going to lop off a little tiny bit of this pipe. I'd really like to have better stability, but I'm not too concerned. A little bit. Tiniest little bit. Got this little dude that'll help me counterbalance some stuff. Eventually. One of these years. Need you ahead of this. So. I'll support this with my hand. These things like to spin, and that's part of the issue here. So as I do this cut, I'm trying to be cognizant of shit. Okay. Okay, and the thing I've noticed with PVC, oh, look at that. I wonder who's right. That probably needs to be calibrated. I start slow. I had to do a lot of PVC shit in my time. Things like Odyssey to Mine when I was a kid. And what I discovered is if you go slow the entire time, you straight up melt the PVC. If you go too fast, you rip it all apart. If you start it slow and then go fast, usually you'll just get a little burr like this, a little bit of chunk like that. You just zip that right off. I think I'm done with this. Let me unplug it and decomplicate some of my cord mess here. we go. Not that it matters, but I might as well beaver it. Too lazy to plug in, and too lazy to plug in my belt sander, but also not a fan of having plastic in my sandpaper. So this works just as fast. Done. Okay, there. Now I got something I can make a circle out of. Zippity doo dah. Again, this does not have to be perfect, right? It's kind of just being a flange for that. So I need exactly the outer diameter of this here circle, and it looks like I'm a dumbass, and I put these a little bit too close. That's all right, because I am going to silicone them. We can actually use those, if they're big enough, and I think they might be, on the scroll saw here. That works. We got entry points for the scroll saw. Okay. Oops. Forgot this does. Boink. All right. I need to decomplicate some of my table surface here. Bear with me. Most of these clamps, just an extra pair of fingers kind of clamps. There. This is done. This I can go ahead and put back in for a moment. You know, what I'll probably end up doing, I'll probably like drill a hole right through there, and then this will store that, so this thing isn't sticking out. I'm not gonna use that now though. You never know when you need a very large radius disc made out of plywood or particle board. That's what we're doing next. Okay. Recycle. All right, scroll sawing. Scroll sawing is something that I will use a mask for because it makes really fine dust, and I'm going to have my face right up next to it, and I presently don't have a way to vacuum it very well. So, not worried about eye protection, but I am worried about the fine particles this shit makes. So, oops. I snapped up. I'm not gonna lift that all the way up, not stop all the way down. I'm dumb. I'm the dumb. Let's fit. Oh, that's an empty third. Maybe not. Alright, so I am gonna have to open these up just a tad, which is fine. A lot of people, I guess, don't like these little setups. They think they're hokey. I like them. They get the job done, and they help me do it quickly. So. I went to blow on it. I got a mask on. What do I mean? Okay. I'm getting nothing to look in this. Probably. Okay, where do I want you to be? I want you to be on this side. There. Okay. Let's scroll saw. No way. Might be a little tricky with you guys attached. Not that I mind you being attached. I love you right there next to my heart. I'm saying that, a little more difficult to look down. Hey! We've got a reverse sewing machine. Just in case it decides that it wants to be on. Okay. By the way, these are really nice. I don't know if you were aware of these. There are little key things that you can use to refuse it to work. And for this one, I think I'm just going to have to suck in the particles, because I have no way to clear this out and I can't see shit. So, I do this for you, chat. No, actually I would do this if you weren't here either, so I can't blame you. Tally-ho. Sorry guys. Here. Trying to fix that for you. Okay, I think this should be okay for you. did it. Really? Don't hurt my blade. Exit, stage left. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the hole it doesn't like. Look, we got a deformed donut. It's got a hemorrhoid or something. I'm gonna have to do some raspy rasps on it. It works though. I'm just gonna silicone all that shit shut, because again, like, the big deal is the connection between this pipe and this. There you go, and this lid right there. Not so much this. This is just to strengthen the lid. All this work just to make the lid as strong as we can make it. That's all we're trying to do. Make your way up there. There we go. Orient the blade correctly. Keep it in the hole. Get it in the other hole. You guys looking under the table? See anything cool down there? Find anything cool, we can split it. Okay. Someone is enjoying their lawn mowing time. It's nice to hear. I hate lawn mowing. I do. Must be done. Can't stand it. No fun. Lock her down. Alright. Let me get positioned first before I start this time. Alright. Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? There we go. Still need to be able to move the piece. Alright, round two. Let me get you positioned. I'll be down here. So we'll want to be. Let me adjust my bra here. Like that. I'm going to start toward a circle again. I think that was a good idea last time. Carefully and gingerly as to not twist the blade. Yeah. Oh, this one's wandering so bad. That's going to be a hell of a divot. It'd be helpful if I could see. There we go. That one's gross. Ah. Come on. Get back on track. Close enough. That one really just wanted to go completely outside. It's no biggie. I'm also turning slowly like an idiot. Alright, this one's definitely uglier. I was deflecting the wrong direction. It's alright. It's good, it's good. Try to make this easier on. I'm not gonna be able to get this back in there, am I? Probably not. Nope. We're just gonna have to do what we did last time, I guess. Pull the whole damn thing out. There we go. See, look at that. Look at that mangled mess. I mean, it's not bad, but that right there, that was... yeah, it is where one of the circles were, but still, that's... Like, you can tell how rough it was looking at this thing. Not pretty. It'll work, though. It'll get the job done. Let me get this back together. Let me unplug it before I do that. Okay. Are you seated properly? You don't feel like you're seated. There we go. There's the click. Okay. More particulates in the air. That's what I need. All right. Rip respirator. Okay. Oh. You go ahead. I'll just keep it there. Okay. All that work. Then this is what we have to show for it. A couple of donuts. Oh. It's the pretty side. Alright, so these, we're going to do this. Boop. Like so. Forgot, I've got you in scroll saw mode. There we go. How am I going to join them, though? That's the question. And do I have anything that I can actually use to join them right now? I mean, bolts kind of make the most sense. I don't know if I have bolts, guys. Blue plastic Sammy of power. Power sandwich. Well, you know, I do have a shit ton of these things. Now that I think about it. Somewhere I have them. Are these the things? Yeah. I got a bunch of these. I think I wanted 4 of them. I mean, how many do I need on this? 1, 2, 3, just 4? I mean, how? 5 maybe? Huh. I just don't know. Now I have to think about stuff. Like a little teapot, short and stout. I mean, these would do the job, right? So that's, I think I'm settled on that. We can just drill holes and that's covered. I don't know if I have enough throw or enough depth to not have to drill this by hand, because it needs to go through all 3. Okay, let me think about my connectors now too. Well, that's percolating in my brain. Okay, so this is for angling down after that in such a fashion, like so. So that's what that's for. This, I got this just in case, I think. Oh! Like, I don't think I have a purpose for that. This is for here. So that's like, I got the bare minimums covered. Okay, so a couple things. I need to, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get something to drink, stretch my legs, walk around a little bit. Well, not stretch my legs, but mentally stretch my legs. And see about how I'm gonna seal this. And think about how whether or not I'm gonna cut this hole first or last. Right, so I'm gonna put you on the BRB screen, the battery screen, and I'll be back in a few. If I can make my
I'm back. Can you even see me now? Change angles again. There we go. All right, so thought through some stuff, made some marks. As a matter of fact, while I was thinking, it may be hard to see, but I did figure out where I'm going to stick this hole right here with handy dandy use of this little feller. I have this ultra super hardcore commercial adhesive stuff, which is designed to attach like facing stuff to stoves. Don't ask me how I got it, but I have it. So I got that. The only other stuff that I think that I have, I don't have any actual silicone. I do have hot glue. I don't like the idea of hot glue though, because that's just asking to rupture. You know, hot glue is not tough stuff. So I think we're going to use that. We need to then drill out holes for this to use this. That we're going to put a little bit on each of these sides to mash it against this guy to make a nice seal. Right? So, like, this guy fits within this hole right here almost perfectly. That's why I chose 9 inches. Right? So there's a lip coming up on its sides, and on the other side, it sits just above it. So it's going to get good contact in both directions. Do need to secure it with bolts though, and I got to figure out placement. They're not actual flanges, so the bolts don't have to be right next to them. Right? They're not actually squeezing anything together. This pipe is going to run freely through this and into this. It's just to keep it on the lid more than anything else. So I'm feeling like four bolts should be more than enough to get the job done. And man, what else? Oh, to cut out the hole, I wanted to see if... Yes! So I can do this by hand, which will make this much easier to do. Wrong side, by the way. So we're going to do that. And then the final remaining thing I have to figure out is just putting a hole in the side of this bucket and getting a pipe through with a connection to drive it down 45 degrees. After that, we should be able to connect everything together, plug in the vacuum, and see if it works. Now, there is a problem, and that is connections. Like, I don't have good connections right now for some of this shit. I might be able to actually make it work, though. If I can make this guy on. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Even just temporarily. Huh. Alright, yeah, I think we might be able to actually try this thing out by the time we're done. But we still have a few miles to go. Alright, so next step, what's the thing I want to do the least? Because that's what I'm going to do now. I want to deal with having to do bolts in this. Okay, so, they need to be in the same place and they need to go through the plastic, so I can't do that yet. We have to do this hole first. So let's do the hole first, huh? Shall we? Back to the drill. Drill. By the time we're done with this, you guys are all gonna want one of these, huh? Oh, plastic, catch. What do you mean pilot hole? Who needs a pilot hole? What do you mean plastic slippery? Oh, I hate having to disassemble these. These are such a pain in the ass. Shit. Here, you can watch me suffer. Maybe if I can get it on my belly. Things are glorious, but they are such pain in the ass. Take off and put back on. All right. You gonna work with me yet? It's kind of hard to do with the camera right here. Oh, there we go. Grab it. Come on. Exit. Exit, you fucker. Really? Please don't make me unscrew you fully. Maybe it'll be nicer for me on this direction. Nope, it won't. I don't want you to completely unscrew. Careful. What is even going on? Why are you... Huh. Well, now I don't have much of a choice. There we go. What is that? What this is called or something? Am I getting names wrong? There's Luke to let everyone know. Thanks, Luke. God. Boop. You know, the part that sucks. I can't see what I'm doing, so that's gonna be funny. Perfect time for a text. I can't throw. I might have to take you guys off to do this so I can see what I'm doing. It's gonna work fantabulously once I get it in. Ladies. Ah! There. That might be helpful. I need so much shit. All right. Okay. Why are you sideways? All right, you little fucker. Like, ideally, I'm doing this bass backwards. That's my problem. Once upon a time, I had gloves. Should be very handy for this right now. Multitasking. Oh, hi, Angel. Dude, you missed the true buzzsaw. Angel, I'm sorry. Mission accomplished. Now we can cut that shit out and I can see who's texting me things, which is probably Mrs. Dr. Profile. Talking about dinner. Oh, we've got. Japanese or Mexican? Either sound good to me. There you go, Angel. The song of your people. All right. It's also going to be kind of tricky, right? Where I'm kind of looking. A little more leverage.
Success! Worth it. Worth all that bullshit just to make it that easy. Forget doing that with like a utility knife or something. Thank you, no. Thank you, no, very much. I should probably glove up again and try to do this the reasonable way from the outset. Then I should probably look at chat. Yeah. What we got going on here? Well, quit writing shit all the time, man. Take a break. Smoke coming out your ears. Get people to see the follow text pop. Oh, yeah, fancy. No, see, it's good. That's how they can get ad revenue from you. See, that's what's supposed to happen without this whole freaking thing falling apart. All right, you're just gonna spin around like an asshole, aren't you? Tell you this saw is my match. This is the fourth kind of saw we've used today. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth kind of saw we've used today. Let me go put this back. In the saw department. Okay. Or they're in the trash pile. And I need a different file. I need a different file. I need a round file. Round file. And need leverage too. It's gonna be big stuff off the corners. Then we do a thing with a utility knife. Sorry you guys can't see that. I gotta hold it against my armpit though to have leverage. Kind of Yankee. I don't know what word I was going for, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Yankee. It's kind of Yankee. Utility knife section. Yeah, it's just like a big gunpla. Same mechanics apply. Hole, do a little bit of a bevel here, and cut off the stragglers. Bye-bye, stragglers. Ooh, no, I do not want to actually cut into you. Pop out. There you go. Just a corner. There you go. Oh, oops. Well, this knife's now getting dull, and therefore it wants to bite in, which you just did there. All right, I'm going to stop on the head. Yeah, it took a bit of a gouge. Put my stuff back. Wrap myself around this cable. Forgot to put you guys back behind me. Yeah. Dinner time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bad sounds. Yeah, that is pretty atrocious. I have ways to fix that though. Here. Sorry about that. In my junk drawer. Where did I? Maybe it's in my Gunpla stuff. It is. So we're gonna cheat. A smidge. Okay. How to word these last two paragraphs. What you do is you write TWOPARAGRAPH. And then you're done. And I've got too many wires hanging around that are gonna try to kill me. Okay, so now we got this going for us. Now I just need to secure all of it down. This has a natural place it wants to go, and we're going to let it. And we are going to let it go right where it wants. I am going to need my super awesome, spectacular clamps here. What?
What is draw?
I don't know what that means. What are you talking about there? Ah, a work of beauty. Elegant and refined. Never said I was good at this. I just said I was going to stream it. Okay. Other side. Okay. Now, next step is to drill holes on this feller. We'll do that. It would be great if I had thicker waste wood. And I don't. So, which one are we talking about here? I might be able to cheese something here. With you and you guys. You fit in? Too thick for 2 C's. How about you? Will you fit in? No. God, I really want to be able to drill through this too. If I wasn't lazy, what would be? Oh, hey-o. Will you fit in? I need more room. You will! Hooray. Okay. Ooh. Barely will not. I can fix that. Fix it. Scoot you back a little bit. Fixed it. Use my brain parts. One more. Cobbling together whatever I can to make this work. God dang it. God dang it, Bobby. The pusher. That was my little drawing jig for, there we go, that works, for my pusher stick over yonder. Okay, now, drilling holes for this. They do not need to be airtight. Actually, I think I think I lucked out. Oh yeah. Huh. How about that? Do they need to be precise? Can I 90 degree that way? I think I can. We'll get close. We'll get close. Tell your network card to knock it off, man. Giving you crap when you're trying to write like that? How dare. Oh, no, I need to go much further this way. And get it close. Does not have to be exact. Just enough. Okay. Got that. And then, you know, how far in? Maybe halfway in? Halfway in or so? Like, something like, if I can get my hand stable with it this far out. I can't get past this. Not pretty. Kind of awkward. I think I just fucked that up. Get close again. No. Okay. Close enough for country. Now we drill. Now everything falls off. Quit falling off. This way. Is this dangerous? Maybe. Do I care? Not really. As long as I don't drill into my table or that fence. Am I gonna miss this? It's hard to tell. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, even if I wanted to. We'll do these. You know what I'm gonna do? I got an idea. We're gonna do the ones that I'm sure I'm going to miss. You know, I shouldn't be that lazy. There's lazy, and then there's like, wow, lazy. I probably could reach in and just do this on my drill press, which I probably should do, except for I'd have the same problem balancing it, so it's safer for me to do this with a hand tool. Therefore I will. Scooch over. Okay. Just seeing where it wants to go. Uno. There we go. Beautiful. No! Even your writing playlist is working against you. All this shit can go away now. This nonsense can go away. Let's go there for now. Okay. All of you can go away. Back down there. Be gone with you. Be gone with you. Okay. So I am on the top side, which means I want things to go in this direction. Bink. And we are temporarily going to bolt this down so I can take these clamps off. Finest engineering ever seen on Twitch. Right here. Before a live studio audience. Little cheapy hand clamps work great. Now that we done did that, I should be able to just use a couple pieces of wood cloth. Thusly. Right, maybe not thusly. Nope, same problems last time. I thought I was being clever. Wait. Solution. Solution get. Oh. I'll explain why I'm having problems. Get parallel. There we are. And what are you rocking on? Oh, okay. I see. Went too far. There we are. There we go. Stable enough. I need to go wherever. Just enough. Probably shouldn't have my hand right next to the drill. I believe that was through. Yeah. I should have hit this paper. Yep, I did. Right there. Okay. Now that we're all in line, I'm going to clean this off real quick. Just a smidge it. And we're going to get some glue going on. Where's my rag? My rag of fortune. Rag of fortune! I need you. I need you in my life. Where'd you go? Where'd my rag go? Over here? Are you hiding? Well, let me put some shit away while I'm mindful enough to do so. Seriously though. It's not like the end of the world. It's just I can't stand using shit. Oh, found it. Found it. Tell you one thing, this lid is definitely beefier.
Beefy. Big old beefy.
Okay. Now that we got this, you'll see we are then able to start to pipe through, you see? And we will make this all goopy oopy. And I'm going to do a little cheating with a piece of tape to seal it in there. But first, we're going to make us a glue sandwich. Glue sandwich. You can't see things again. Sorry. Oh, that's because you're starting to write up. Get my bra in line here. All right. Oops. This should be all come out. Stop being so tight, Jesus. This one just does not want to do it, so to the screwdriver. Keep it open. That reminds me to put it back. It's doing this because it's missing its friend now, and it's trying to show off. You can't see what I'm doing. Pretty amazing shit, right? Unscrewing something. Top quality content. Bink. Alright. You are bottom plate, and I need you to stay bottom plate. And I need your orientation to stay exactly the way it was, too. Luckily, I got them, I think, screwed up enough that I can tell which is which. And I said bottom orientation, funny, it's actually the top of the lid, but it's this. Okay, let's get my orientations correct before I go and do this. Okay, just to make sure. And I believe it's this way here. Make sure. I can't see. You know what I should do? That. That will help. Okay, let's see here. Yes. Yes. Is this too big? Yeah. Let's put my scratch all the way. Okay. So, I need to flip this over in this direction. Just lining shit up and remembering. Okay. Now, one last wipe you down. I think I'm going to start with the bolts in, just off the get-go. Wait. Yes, that is the direction I want to go. I can always cut these off later, I guess, if I want. Maybe not, though. I like the look. Looks a little bit more dangerous, you know? Bolts sticking out like that. You could poke your eye out. It's orientation. Make sure it is not. See, I went and I rotated it without thinking, and it's a stupid thing to do. Nope. Nope. Was that correct? Could have been correct. Yep, that was correct. Alright, well. Fuck me running. Why are you being onked? Because you're wonked. That's why. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the noises, guys. I'm just trying to. Okay. Now, orientation is this direction. We'll keep it that way. The glue of ages. Let's go. Silicon, silicon. Silicone glue for everyone. And this doesn't have to be necessarily airtight, but it will hold all this shit together and still be airtight, so why not? I don't know if I have enough of this shit. Probably not. Why would I? Commence to jiggling, everybody! Mmm. That vinegary smell of silicone. Silicone. I just can't win, dude. Right. This is the jam. Jam get. Maybe. There. Not bleeding. It's fine. That's stone. I'm not dead yet. Okay. Now this needs to flip over in some direction because I rotated it all around like an idiot. So let's see here. It's supposed to be like this. And the answer is yes, it is. And I might need to do a little tappity tapping on this. Okay, so smartest thing to do would be to put this directly in plastic, I think. For this one, I am going to have a ridge going around the center part, so I think it's wise of me to try to seal it from there. Let's go with this here. Few offshoots this way. Give it more shit to hold on to. And I rotate it around again. As is my lot in life. Let's see, 2 short ones I think are here. Good, good. Fitment. Fitment is important. Alright, good. This one's going to be the asphalt. Come on, asshole. There you go. Okay, let me go get a thwacker. What kind of thwacker? How about a rubber thwacker? And how about something a little bit more stable than that workbench? Did I push this out like an idiot? Yep. Surely I did. Pretty sure that shit's not going anywhere. So I brute forced the fucker in. We did it! Don't need to get too tight on those yet. And if I really cared about this, I'd probably need to find washers for it. But again, this is just to rigidify the lid more than anything else. It's containing vacuum pressure. Oops. Oh, this one's going to need a little screwdriver action. It likes to be the one that actually works correctly like it's supposed to. we'll tighten this one all the way down now, since I just did that to the previous. Spin, damn you. Spin, damn you. Now, since I siliconed this, technically, I could probably what? Who imploding? It's going to stop. I don't know. Looks like it could stop something from exploding. Look at that shit. Totally doesn't look like I'm trying to make meth or build a bomb, right? Totally. I'm not. I'm trying to do a vacuum cleaner thing. All right. So thoughts on this matter? This thing right here is the thing that I want connecting to the vacuum cleaner. I need a tube to go through there. So one of the ways I could probably accomplish that, especially if this fucking thing wasn't right there, which I can probably still fix, is take some tube, because it needs to be able to form the cyclone, so I need a little bit of tubing sticking out into this chamber. Not a huge amount, but some. How much though? I have to think. So yes, this is counter imploding. My good sir, quite astute of you. Well, I mean, things I can do immediately. I don't need these handles for anything, so they can get removed. And I can put some shit back while I'm at it. Where's the, why did I have this open? Where are you open? Mallet. See how it works? This is what I have to do to remind myself I have shit floating around so I don't lose it. Where's my thoughts going? Oh, cut off the shit I don't need. That's where my thoughts are going. One. Guess we've got a bar that I cut it out too. You know, I wanted to cut the tabs out. I probably should have just removed these first. I'm gonna worry about cutting out the tabs. Hey, free wire! Woo! No, you go in this pile. That's the pile I need you in. I can probably work on beautifying shit later. Did you not get through? Or are you getting stopped by your brother? Hey! Oh no, they're still on cooldown. That's alright, you can 69 later. Oh, you not. Through now? Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do the thing. Bing! Trash. I don't know if I'll keep those for the little junk pile. Sometimes I do find uses for such small things. Quote 302.9. Okay. Handles are dead. Along with the handles. Okay. So now, I need, see where this goes. It stops on infrastructure right here. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to try to reflect some of this back right here to get the pipe opening. I'm thinking I'm going to have to do that. So let's do that. Let's work on that for the moment. Because that's a part I'm not necessarily looking forward to. So maybe from here to here. I don't want to accomplish that. Because I want the infrastructure. Let me get some lengths taken care of first. Let's do that. Yes. Vacuum bazonga. I mean, what, 10 inches? No, this is clearly 4 inches. This is what 4 inches looks like, guys. I'm not even close. 7 inches. We'll do 8 and call it a day. Well, not call it a day. Call it decided. You know, I probably should mark before I cut, huh? See, all my shit's starting to go all over the place as a result. We got problems. Sharpie. Yeah. And I can go ahead and put this socket away. Yeah, none of these are like, this is my metric set, and none of these sockets actually like attach to this. The tools do, these don't. And they package this in what to me looks upside down there. So check this out. I had to write open this side, right? Because if you open it on this side, all of these come out. It's great engineering. Excellent engineering. Roughly-ish right there. Still roughly-ish right there? Yep. Little squeeze. Little squeeze. Okay, let's see power. I need the power. Shop rules. Just deburring. Song of my people. Oh yes, there was another song. Nice song. Wonderful song. Okay. And while we're at it, I might as well cut another one of these. Oh yeah, this will be fine. Again, losing my mind. I need you. I don't really need you. I need to not trip on the project that coincidentally in a lot of ways is going to be much easier than what we're currently doing, because it's basically just building a series of boxes. Okay. You go there. Hurry before the Keebler show up. They're fucking crazy, man. Wrong side. Fourth side, please. Okay. Easy. Easy PVC cutting. Go back to your home. Back to your home with me. Right. No. In there. Okay. Get rid of the Schmitz. Give it a little blowjob. I mean, you guys know what I meant. Okay. So, here's what we have to do. We have to do that. We have to do that with this in there. Like no, that's the 90. 45. Hi, Gage. Hello. Like so. Goes in straight like that, and then it's going to kind of tilt it down and make it spiral down into a vortex. I would like that to happen right approximately here-ish. Which means this has got to go. So let's take care of that now. Somehow magically. What's the easiest way to control that? What's the easiest way to... I mean, see, the thing is, this is a lot of structural integrity. So you know what maybe I'll do? Is, what if I, like this might ride a little, I don't really want to ride higher though. Shit. It's like I have no choice. I have to go through this. I have to. The other part is I don't want to go through two buckets. Or do I? No, because that will open that up to the vacuum. This one's keeping this rigid, so when it implodes, like Newtonian physics says that it's going to have to deform in such a way that one side's going to be longer than the other, and this is going to prevent that from happening. So it's got to go through one side, and that means I have to go through some of the slip. Doesn't really matter which one, but this one's already a little bit dirtier. I have to go through a lip. La la la. Lip. I think the place where there's a warning is the best place for it. If this actually looks good, I'm probably going to do some paint shit to it. Or if it works good. Okay, so here's what I think I can do. I lop off the supports from here to here. Right? Using precision hardware. I have sort of an idea. It might not be a great idea, but it is an idea. Right. I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys, so you don't have to listen to this. Okay, so that actually did kind of what I wanted it to do for that part. Now I just need to free up these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet you again, cause it's noises. Oh, go pee! Stuff.
Okay, that worked actually a lot better than I thought it would. Hey, this is the 6th kind of saw we've used today. Angel, look at all the saws we got going on. Show me a problem and I'll show you a saw. Okay, now I gotta get this lip taken care of somehow magically. Alright, I might be able to do a weird wedge thing. So I'm trying to do a bit of a hand saw, like a dovetail saw or a Japanese hand saw kind of deal with this, and it's working pretty well. Just trying to keep it on the edge or on the surface. So I'm thinking maybe if I can start it here and do a little of that, that might work. So how am I going to get it started? Hopefully the sound shouldn't be too bad on this. Careful, careful. Okay. Whew. Oh. What? Somebody's what? What does it say? Angel being fair about? That sounds good, Angel. You're my boy, Blue. Okay. All this shit is sawing through. Can't I get in here? Can I negotiate my way, squirrel my way through here? Somehow. If I can get a place started, I think it'll be fine. Just gotta get a place started. Jesus, what am I sawing through? Or is it just flexing that much? I think it's flexing. Yeah, there's the pop. gonna have Japanese food or Mexican food tonight. I'm excited about it. I want a roast con pollo, or I want myself like a, I don't know. Ooh, a hand roll. That'd be good.
I'm gonna go get milk.
Okay. There you go. You're covered. Whew. Magic. Hide the evidence. There is no Mrs. Dr. Croton. She doesn't like to be on camera. And I like being married, so I kind of respect those wishes. By the way, this is not necessarily a safe way to do this. Just slow them down. I just need a part of it started. And then I'm hoping I can just kind of zip right along this. Starting it is the hard part, though. Yeah, dude. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you do that. Sometimes it's a thing. Whoops. Whoops. Let's see the other side. There we go. There. Progress. Okay, now. I leave myself enough room. Squeeze this in there. No, I can. Cool. All right. So, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It's only dangerous if you use a butter knife. Every other knife is fine. It's working, but it's going to take a while. Oh, there we go. Plastic surgery is hard. I've been training my entire Gundam career for this. No, I think you're right. I think you have to have an imminent, instant death if a recipe is to be done correctly. Beautiful. Look at that smooth finish. Rag of Destiny, I call upon you. Rag of Destiny. Wipe off the schmutz. Okay, I think I left myself plenty of room to be able to squeeze this guy in. Yeah, I got like an inch margin on either side. Except for it's not that guy, it's the other guy. Okay. I'm gonna take a break after that. That took some extra pounds per second. Now, if I really wanted to be a GG boy, then I could probably sand this and do some polish shit on it and so on, but nobody got time for that. What do they care? This little thing is a little annoying though. This can go. That little nub is all it had left. And now it's gone. Un momento, por favor. You can come back in this way if you want. I got the camera covered.
Okay.
All right.
That way you don't have to cover the.
No worries. Guys, I have no fucking idea how I'm going to cut this next hole. Actually, I know exactly how I'm going to cut this next hole, but I don't understand how I'm going to get the geometry. What angle would you say that that is to this? Is that about 40? You guys can't see it. Would you say that that's roughly 45-ish degrees? From the general arc tangent of this to this? What do you think? Generally 45 degrees? Because if that's the case, I have an idea. I mean, as long as it's close enough, that's kind of what matters. So I'm going to try something, and it may fail miserably, but we're going to try it. New sock thing we're going to do, especially for Angel. It's been a while since I did this. Is it? Really? If I can. What? Is it down? Oh. This is just a handle. Oh. That's how I move that. And could have sworn I flipped this up and then that's what I do. Here, let me some things here. There we go. Okay. Now. I can't do that because this is in the way. Shows you how often I do this. It is not very often at all. I guess that's going to be about as good as angle as I can get. Right there. Why is this blade guard being fucked? Because I changed the blade. That would be why. Safety last. I mean safety first. So I'm going to do this. This, need that much pipe. No, we don't. This is better, actually. Against the fence. I'm going to have the manual support here, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Am I still grabbing? I am. So, just enough. Go by. Locked it. Parabola. Look, Ma, I need a parabola. Giant, massive hypodermic needle. Bend over. It's time for your penicillin shot. Let's not trip on this. Huh? What do you think? That's a good idea. Okay, so here's my idea. We got this now. I got this now. Right? And I can adjust this such that cut out a lot of unnecessary shit. Yeah. All right, that's fine actually, because this kind of tells me exactly where I need to cut, and that's what we're going to do. I want to make sure that it's above this little edge right here, because that's what the other dude is going to be sitting on. So let's get the squared up, and I want it kind of. Good luck with bath time. Can you fax some my way? Streaming is hard. I need my chart. I also need a place for writing in points. So I just cannot keep them. Guys, I don't know if I'll be able to do this with you attached to me. We're going to try though. Sure as hell I'm going to try. If I can get even close, I'll be a happy camper. Oh God. Okay. Close enough. All right, let's see if this theory of mine works. Now, geometrically speaking, that should allow me to stick this thing in there without it being crazy. Yes, please, could you fax me a beer? That would be wonderful. How the hell did I go from speedrunning Hollow Knight to this? You ever have moments where it just dawns on you? What has my life become? What's happening just now? Actually, I kind of like it. It'd be nicer if I was better at it, though. Okay, we're going to do the same deal we did before, I think. That worked pretty well. Let's get a stable place for it. Probably here. It's probably the best place to start it. And I need to be a little bit higher in case it wanders back. Just like it did. Hey, I'm learning stuff. Okay. Let me go grab my saw and my glove. No love, no love, baby. I gotta say, like, this entire project, cutting this hole was the thing I was most concerned about. Let's see if I have a good reason to. Maybe I'll go out tonight and grab some beer or something. Gotta be honest, this is a lot of fun. But it's nerve-wracking as fuck. It's good practice for when we actually start working on that. I'm of so many minds about what to call it, but I guess I'd call it tool bench, honestly. I guess we go this way. I don't want to be a part of that. Okay. Just line it up. Just line it up and squeeze with all your might. That's why we wear gloves. I got it off. I should have been able to get on. IMO. Leverage. Please. I can't get enough leverage on it. Maybe if I cute it up, I can. Son of a bitch. I hate these. I even looked up, how do you make these work? And everyone's like, you struggle until it works. So this thing is spinning. That's causing problems. We're gonna get it, guys. There. Woo! That was intense. Good old-fashioned leather gloves, man. Save the day. All right. Yeah. But we decided it wanted to scoot on me. I'm not going to be able to make this all the way around because I'm an idiot. You know what I can do? All right, this is sort of a not a great thing that I just did here. I just didn't get it all the way through. But I can start it like that. Undo all this shit that we just spent so much time trying to get together, and then just use the hacksaw again. Stop spinning. You know what? I don't want to deal with this for 5 years, so I'm just going to behave. That's what you're going to do. I'm just going to behave. Right? I just undid you like by a lot. Now behave. That's all I got to do. Oh, I feel like you're going to behave. Yay! You behaved. Out. I don't like this song. It's not bad when it's actually out of an object, but when you need to do in-hole saw job, okay. Now, hole started. You guys see this at all? Sorry. Oh no, I didn't want to come all the way out. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to go halvesies here because of the nature of those angles. Little yin yang thing. Okay. Now we're just going to chip off parts until it caves to our demands. Try maybe this direction. Yeah, I might be able to get something started like this. Is this sound punching babies bad, or are we okay with it? What do you think? Is it the making? Is it the making it even that concerned you? Yes. Oh, yes. It is the making of the that is concerned of me. When in doubt, use scroll saw techniques. They work for Soul Scroll Saws, but I'm going to work for this. Okay. probably need one more here, honestly. How about that? How about that sound? Is that a good sound? Oh, ASMR! Now, the hard part. Just getting one of them done. I think this might be my bitch right here. It's like carving a retail pumpkin. Ooh. Aggressive writing. Is there any other kind? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I kind of have to look around the camera, so if it's off, I apologize, and I can't move you down anymore. Maybe I can. There. Okay, this one might be bad for you guys. So let me, left-handed, mute myself. Yoo-hoo! Oh, look at this little feller. Fuck off, little feller. Hey. Not too shabby. Still want that to be. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to deform the sides too much because basically what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to enlarge this a little bit more. But I'm going to basically screw maybe a block of wood into this PVC through here and then seal all this up. But that's a lot of deflection. I'm going to increase this a little bit. I'll mute you again because this is yucky sounding. Here you go. You're welcome. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that an amazing noise? All right. Now, scrappy lumber. Come to me. And, I need to take you off, guys. I need to go over to my wood pile to find something. I'll be right back. Okay. I forgot you were in my butt. Stay. Let's look at the scroll saw. Hi. Perfect. Just what I needed. Boop. Come back to me. I miss you. What? There is a warning to do not put babies in buckets. These are not play toys. You know why, right? Because at some point somebody sued and won. Right? Because litigiousness is one of the finer things. Okay. So now, we got this going on here. I want this sort of angled down and this direction. And I want this little dude to do some supporting. Right? Like maybe right about here-ish. Now the thing is, you don't really want, you know what, maybe I can do this. Do this and this. You don't, here's the hard part. You want the support what's not a good thing, likes to be sort of even, is drilling into the pipe itself. Because if you do that, actually this will work pretty good. Yeah. If you do that, that gives the dust something to hit. And if the dust hits something, then it's not efficient. No, Moa. What did I do with my hand? Right in front of me. Yeesh. Okay, hold on. Where can I, if I cross grip it like this, it'll just fall over. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Huh. You know what? Ooh, I know what I can use. I know what I can use. Whoa, wait a second. Back it up. My Big Bertha. In reverse mode. Wait, does this not have reverse mode? Oh, it doesn't. My Irwins? Maybe my Irwins do. I mean, it does have... Never mind. We can use the jaws. I wanted to flip the jaws around. Something like right here. Pull you forward. There you go. And get you roughly even. Get you sort of English toward the center. Like so. Then take our jaws. And we have to do it on this side because I have no other place to use this pistol grip. God damn. No grip. That's just flexing. Man, is it really gonna make me do this freehand? There's got to be a way for me to wrangle this. Guess tape. I guess tape, guys. Let's use green tape. I don't have a green tape. Shit. Let's use maybe I have some green tape. In my junk drawer. Wow, I'm just getting the old desk sound effects. All right. That one tape. Now. Let me think about this. First of all, I need more of should be more than enough. Actually, it should be just enough. Okay. See how we're looking here. So, a little bit down. And a little bit of an angle. Okay. Fall out. Over here. Okay. Through here. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfectione. So, to accomplish that, I first need to figure out roughly here. Okay, that's roughly there. Now I need a drill. And a little bit. And a little bit.
Dinner's here.
Okay. Here's one. There's a. unnecessarily horrible wood. Slam down. Sorry about that. Okay. Cute. Be right back. Gotta go get another one because that one broke because it sucks. Please. Oh my god. Yeah, you chill out there for a sec. I got cars sitting over here in front of me. Good. How are you? Not too bad. Alright. Okay, I had a second piece. That was dinner. By the way. Alright. We got a second piece. Try that again. This is why we really pilot those.
Those are a long way down.
Have a good one. You too. Okay. Better for the drill. Well, we're driving a screw. Screw drive mode. Now, we got that going on. We got this going on. What I'm going to do, since I kind of got it started, we're going to pierce this thusly. I really don't want to have to drill it. Oops. If I can just. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. It's got a nurple. Okay. And we got this. A little bit less. Just until I get a little pokey outy. Okay, pokey outy. Now, I should be able to position this thing and make it do my bidding. That's what about like this. Let's knock that back. Shit. Well, I got a pilot hole. Fuck, man. Okay. Seriously? You're not going in at all. There. Where's my gonna have to do this in a different way, I guess. See this plastic right here is grabbing it and holding. And that's making it so I can't actually get it started, which is very annoying. I just need this little wood thing to be a spacer. That's all I need. Right there. And I'm sure you guys can't see it. Sorry about that. Well, there it is. Not quite level. That's alright. Okay, it's stuck to the thing though. Oh, guys. You're welcome, Amethyst. Thanks for hanging out. Slowly but surely, I think I'm figuring out how to do this You old lab. Shit. I'm not going to be able to even test it tonight because I do have to let this stuff dry. So I am getting close to finishing up here. I do have to absolutely let this silicone dry. There's just no way around it. I got a big gaping hole here. The only other thing I'm going to do, and I'll probably just do this off stream, is that's going to go in there, and then I'm going to silicone around it. That's it. You know, but what I could do maybe is tell you what I can do is when I try it, I can just regular YouTube it, just regular record it, and do something like that and share it on Discord, maybe? Because it wouldn't be like a long stream. It'd be me turning it on and cleaning up a little bit, potentially. Go ahead and do this now. It's a difficult corner to get into. So we're just going to beware of the blob. Like a better beat on this side. Okay. Now the hard part. Gotta do the inside too. Gonna do my best. I'm gonna have to do some of this without being able to see. I got some plastic in there, so that might be a problem later. So down here. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of it. Okay, and I think I have just enough to deal with that problem. Silicone glue. Silicone glue. All right. I'm going to do something that's not very smart. That area is a little bit anemic. There we go. That's what rags are for. Guys, we actually got a shit ton accomplished. You know what I didn't check? I may have just fucked myself. Oh, thank God. All right, it doesn't interfere. I'm gonna put this all the way on to make sure. Yeah. You're not ready to go. There you go. You're on. A little bit sketchy right here. And if that's the case, then I can probably put clips on here to just force it down. But I think it's actually going to work fine because it's going to want to suck itself together anyway. Did I touch myself? Touch myself. Did I touch silicone glue on myself? But there it is. That's the basic idea. Again, this guy's going to go up here. You can't see. This guy's going to go up here. Right? I'm going to silicone around that and seal it up and everything. And then it connects to the vacuum cleaner. And vacuum cleaner connects to this. This connects to whatever hose I'm using to clean up. Dirty stuff comes in here, spirals around like crazy, hits the ground, and then clean air comes up through here back into the vacuum. So that's what this is. Hopefully. We'll see. First time I ever made one. I'm not going to keep my hopes up, but I think it'll be all right. I think it's got a fighting chance, folks. All right, with that, again, I'm working in the shop, so I don't really have a decent way to raid anybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was one hell of an adventurous 4 hours, and it was good practice for me trying to do shop stuff because that's the whole Jedi lightsaber thing that we're going to do. So, yeah, I'm sure I will see you guys around. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a wonderful all of your week. Bye, guys. Oh, I'll give you the BRB because that's it's tradition now. Bye, guys.